EA Sports. It's in the game.
Well, it's back with TJ. Happy midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. And what a beautiful way to start off this stack of Friday videos with a brand new series. Now, you guys knew eventually I was going to come to this game with me having the 360. It was bound to happen. I know some people are going to be asking, why don't I have Revamp? Why am I not on Revamp? Well, I currently don't have a flash drive, so that's why we're currently not on Revamp. But that's besides the point. The roster's up to date. Everything is up to date. Well, for some things. But other than that, here today we're starting a brand new Dynasty mode. I know I still got XW Football 06 that I need to complete. But I figured, since I'm doing one of my favorite Madden games on Madden 11, we might as well go to XW Football 14. Have a little bit of fun with that before the new college football game comes out this summer. Now, this was to this day, before the new college football comes out, yeah, I was playing for a little bit. I had a little bit of fun, but beforehand, we had ourselves a little bit of fun. We had ourselves some fun with XW Football 06 and all that. But this is basically the last NCAA football game that was made until this point. Now, what we're gonna do is Team Builder's been acting up, but I managed to get a team. The team is gonna I'm gonna put y'all into the team and the squad later on in the video. Later on in the video, I'll put y'all into the squad, the team, and all that good stuff. But without further ado, we're gonna head into the head coach. Now, in terms of the head coach of the squad, you guys know Nipsey Lamar, right? The current head coach for Compton University. Well, down the line, he ended up having a son. His son ended up taking over the role and being one of the youngest head coaches in the entire nation. His name is Dan Lamar. Now, with him following in his father's footsteps, he decides, you know what, maybe Compton should be an option. But in this timeline, Compton is not a thing, not until I make it for Revamp. But Dan took it upon himself to finally say, you know what, I'm ready for the big leagues, Pops. I'm ready. You know, taught me everything I know about head coaching. Let's see, he's more of a Dan look. Yeah. He said, you told me everything that I need to know, and we're ready to head into college football and ready to head into head coaching. Now for the school, it's a customized school. Now, shout out to the creator for the school, because unfortunately I couldn't get any of those schools that I created a couple years ago. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that, because, yeah. But beforehand, we're going to customize some things about some conferences. Now, before we get into today's, you know, shit, this is currently the conferences. Remember, there's no college football playoffs yet, until I do Revamp. And Charlotte's in for UConn, so, yeah. But, until I get Revamp, these are currently the teams and all of that, and you guys are probably wondering, where the fuck does our squad land? Where does the team I'm going to be playing as land? Well, first off, let's get the big elephant in the room, and that's the Big 12. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. So not currently the standings, but basically what was gonna happen: BYU and Houston joining the Big 12, and also Cincinnati. I also gotta add Cincinnati, but that's having. All right. Now in terms of the squad we're gonna be playing as, we're gonna be joining the Sun Belt. Why the Sun Belt? It's a good little starter conference for us. Or not even. Or we're gonna join the Mountain West. Why? Why not? Why not? First, let me introduce y'all to the Vermont Tech Knights. Sorry, Old Dominion, but alright, with that being said, I made some adjustments. So we're in for Old Dominion, and we'll be chilling in the Mountain West Conference. It's kind of, Mountain West would be a good place for us to start, and it's a good place for, you know, for the team to start. As you see, we're not really the best. We're at a 65 overall. But as before, I do my little magic with the roster, because you guys know me, we need some star players and some entertaining players to start off the year. So, excuse me. Best conference. Well, we could do for best record, we'll host it. Or we could do, yeah, we'll do Vegas for both. We'll do Vegas. See, Vermont Tech. That's where we live. I know it doesn't really make sense for us to be in the Mountain West. Wait, just thought about it. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense to move to the Mountain West. Hold up. Alright, there you go. This is the new look Mountain West. So, as you see, the Sun Belt, I mean. As you see, you know, everything is fine. I had to make some adjustments. But other than that, we should be good. We're gonna for the Sun Belt, more of where should we play at? Actually, you know what? Best home team. Yeah, home team host until I figure that out. Alright. Until I figure it out, it'll be best home team will host. So you see, we got, well, Idaho, Appalachian State, Coastal Carolina, UNL Monroe, Western Kentucky, Vermont Tech, Navy, South Alabama, Troy, Texas State, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Georgia State. Those are all the teams that are in this conference. Now, for bowl tie-ins, even though, like I said, there is no college football playoffs. Not yet. Not yet. Not until I get not until, because literally, all I need is a flash drive. All I need is a flash drive, and I'm good. Literally, all I need is a flash drive, and we'll be good. We will be good. But everything's good. There's currently all the conferences right now, so we're gonna be chilling in the Sun Belt. But without further ado, let's get into everything, and I'm gonna show y'all the roster after I done doing my little magic on it. Cause we may be at 65 now, but the highest overall we're gonna be probably like a 70 or an 80. You guys know me. You guys know we're gonna need some star players just to make it fun and entertaining for you guys' sake and for my sake. We're still building this team up from the ground up, so regardless, it's a win-win. So you see, previous record nothing. Dan Lamar, it's a cool logo. So let's do this. I do remember the tree, so let's focus on Old Warrior. What in terms of recruiting? Oh yeah, because we're a young head coach. We are a young head coach. Alright. Alright, now before we get into anything, you have to start. Now I'm not gonna create a recruit off rip. But I'm not gonna create a prospect off for it. We're gonna see what we can get before, if anything, because I don't want to immediately create a fucking beast and he doesn't go to us. We're gonna work our way into getting these recruits, so it's gonna take us a while. Like I said, new team, new school, new everything. Dan Lamar is gonna do the same thing his father did, and that was take a school that no one knew, or a new school, and take them. So before we get into the roster part, which is the last part of the video, if you guys made it this far, subscribe, man. Subscribe. Now, all prospects. Obviously, no one in the 5-star category is interested in us. But we're gonna see who is interested in us. Guard, quarterback, got a couple. Take the guard, tackle. Actually, I'll just fuck around and take all of them. Whoever's interested in us, I will gladly take you. Corner, defensive tackle, receiver, running back. Not really the best 40. Receiver, offensive lineman. I want to look at the athletes. I do like having some athletes on the squad. Alright. What else? What the team needs for us? We need a fullback. Can't sleep on them fullbacks. Excuse me. See, no one's interested in us. So we're gonna try taking the top fullback. See if he's interested. And that's about it. That's all we could basically afford right now in terms of squad. I mean, let me see. Look at the quarterback. In terms of skills, he has a C speed, B throw power, C accuracy. So far iffy, but this is currently what we're dealing with. Get another tackle for that line, and basically this is literally our squad. Not our squad, but the main people we're gonna be recruiting. I'm just getting all the people that are interested. Excuse me again. Let me see. Little quarterback, 54. We'll work on these. Who's the fastest? Oh, 4. He's 3-star. And Beverly Hills. Yeah, he ain't come with us. Oh, hold up. I'll take him. Alright. Alright, that's it for recruiting. Oh, said I had. What up? Let's just max it out then. Gonna need some star receivers though. That's a fact. Oh yeah, give me that 3.8 speed though. Alright. Alright. Now, recruiting board. Let's see what we can do here. Scout this quarterback. See how good he is. Not bad. Not bad. Went down actually. Corner. Speed is good. That speed's gonna play a factor. Receiver. Hold up, we got 74 running backs. Let's sit in here. Let's see what he's about. Yeah. Now, onto the roster part. Alright, now this is featured TJ. Now on to the second highest player on the squad. We just started for second because he's one of our main guys. Brock Miller. He's a power running back and he sits at an 81 overall. He has a 93 break tackle, so meaning he's going to be like the Marshawn Lynch of the squad, basically beast mode. It's going to be hard to bring him down, and it's going to be very challenging for the defense and for the defenders to take down this man. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this offense really plays into factor of us being a medium type school. Now on to the highest overall player. I should have started with him first, but the highest overall player on the squad, and that is Kenny Brooks. Sitting at an 85 overall, has a decent throw power and throw accuracy. He's a redshirt freshman, and we have a couple years of him, and we're going to see what he is capable of on the main roster. And that's basically going to be the face of the entire school. Like I said, we're gonna need a star player to basically build up the program with, and he is that guy. He's going to be that guy that we're going to build this program around and build the dynasty with. So hopefully by the time we get into our real winning ways, we're good. Now at the middle linebacker position, our best defensive player is Yakamari. That's his last name, Yakamari. Sits at a 79, 80 overall, around one of those two. One of the hardest hitters in the entire squad, and he's the leader, the signal caller of the defense. And as you see for the roster, this is fully the I was right, 80 overall. This is fully the roster. Now we're not, like I said, we are right down the middle. There's the only highest overall players are the players that I showed y'all. Those are the only 390 80s that we have. No one is a 90. So we have to literally build our way up from a 1-star into championship stardom. Now without further ado, take back on to, well, past TJ, and he'll further explain more what we're going to do with the schedule and all of that. So without further ado, transition back to future, well, past TJ. Oh, thanks. Past, well, future TJ. Now we're back here in the present, and after me showing y'all the roster and who is which, like I said, it's gonna add a little pizzazz to it because we have 380 overalls, like I specified in the roster reveal. Now, without further ado, let's get into more of the beginning of this brand new era of Vermont Tech football. Now, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Red shirts, not really don't know what we're gonna do about that situation. We already got our recruiting. We got our guys that we're gonna want to get. Now, we have to go into the schedule and see what our schedule is looking like. Because guys know I like to add a little bedazzle on some things. as we will be away at Kansas State. That is our first game, okay? Then we're home against Arizona. Then we're away. Then we're home against South Alabama. That starts our conference play. Then we're at Louisiana. Then we take on number 4 Alabama. We're gonna keep that game. Then we're going up against Texas Tech, Arkansas State, Navy, Appalachian State, Western Kentucky, Coastal Carolina, and New Mexico, and UNL Monroe, and that will be the end of the entire season. Now there might be some games that I change, so I might change. What game am I really gonna change? Excuse me. I'm glad we're finally in a conference, but alright, away game off rip, that's good. But who do we want to shock? We want to shock the world. Got Iowa, LSU. Nah. We ain't ready for that smoke yet. Washington ain't ready for that either. We're gonna need a team to beat up on, man. But also, let's just keep it as is. We're away at Alabama, so that's gonna be an interesting game taking on Nick Saban. But again, we won't have a bye week if we do that. So conference schedule kind of got us fucked up. But I think I'm not gonna really do much with the schedule. I think I'm gonna keep the schedule as is because I actually kind of like it. I actually kind of like the schedule. We start off away at Kansas State. Kind of start off away. Good, that's cool. Then we got Arizona. Then we got South Alabama and Louisiana. Then we're away at Alabama. Then we got Texas State, conference play and all that. So with us being put in the Sun Belt, I wouldn't say it's gonna be an easy conference for us to win because we're on the same level as everyone else in this conference. No one expects us to win a national championship. No one expects us to go to a big major bowl game. No one even expects us to be even highly ranked. But there has to be a Sun Belt champion at the end of the day. We're looking to be that exactly. So I think I would actually not going to add my pizzazz on this. I'm actually going to let it be and let it rest. And let's start off. Let's get. Alright. See, first we got a nice bye week. See, unfriendly confines. No one wants a piece of Georgia when they are playing at home. And without further ado, let's look at the current polls. As for the polls, number 1 is Georgia, 2 Michigan, 3 Ohio State, 4 Alabama, 5 LSU, 6 USC, 7 Penn State, 8 Florida State, 9 Clemson, 10 Washington, 11 Texas, 12 Tennessee, 13 Notre Dame, 14 Utah, 15 Oregon, 16 Kansas State, who we face off, 17 TCU, 18 Oregon, 19 Wisconsin, 20 Oklahoma, 21 North Carolina, 22 Ole Miss, 23 Texas A&M, 24 Tulane, and 25 Iowa. Now, in terms of any other team in the country, I think y'all know where we're at. Oh, surprisingly not all the way at the bottom. So we're at 119th. As we currently have 1 star, we are a 72 overall team. Can a 72 overall team perhaps, compete for a big bowl game? We don't know, but we have a lot of work to do. It's not, again, like Man 11 is not like how it is for NCAA Football 06. Completely different. 72 overall to start of this entire series. So we're literally starting from the ground up. So, subscribe if you guys are new. As the main goal is to take this 1 star and turn it into a 6-star school in a national championship in a dynasty. Can we do that in a span of 10 seasons? I'm Blackboy TJ. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. And if you guys are looking for any gameplay of this sort for NCAA Football 14, you guys have to wait until tomorrow. And also Spider-Man 2 later on, actually tonight at 8:45. So again, Spider-Man 2, the pilot episode at 8:45 tonight. That is the main event. I'm Blackboy TJ. Subscribe if you guys are new. Without further ado, I'm out. Peace. Something new is about to begin.